Do you know Dorotha?
Yes.
Oh, subtitles, get out of my way.
Friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few
Fucking
weeks.
subtitles. How did you meet her?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello.
Yeah, the cello. That's what she plays.
I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Maybe she just didn't want to pay for a drink and thought you could do it. Adjusting her skirt to obscure vision. I don't like that. Necroxix will remember that. That's what happened after the show.
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Fair enough. What else did you do? So you and Dorotha were in a... I wonder if there's a relevance to the length of these bars, or if it just happens because it's the sentence is shorter. It's just right justified. I think that's all it is. You and Dorotha were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Yeah, and my viewers on Twitch. Just between us, babe.
We fooled around.
Nice.
I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever
No, it means you
approaches
can't have
me.
friends, essentially.
I get lonely.
I get that.
But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Yeah. Anything that involves, like, celebrity, spotlight stuff, like, yeah, it's always a flip-flop. Essentially, the people you knew before you came into great wealth or fame is the only people you trust, because everything that happens afterwards, you get into a paranoid state. And you literally get alienated and isolated as a result. That's just, it comes with the territory. You have no friends? Fooled around. Tell me more about this fooling around.
I'm not going into detail.
Go
Sam.
into detail.
We pledged each other. Multiple times.
Excellent. I guess that's all she's going to tell me, though. So did you know she had a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Oh, maybe that's where the voyeurism stuff started, then. Something else?
I said some guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
Okay, that all checks out. We think the murderer watched him in the same way. Fuck the murder. How did that work? I want to know. How did it turn out?
She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe.
Uh-huh.
When he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it.
Oof. I can trash this or just say I think she enjoyed it more than you think. Yeah, let's go with that.
She told me she faked it. But you'd know best.
Yeah, I'm an expert. I know when you're faking it. Did Oscar know about you or the wedding dress? I am curious about the wedding dress more. So, do you know why she owns a wedding dress?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Oh, that's it? That's boring. Any idea who might want to hurt you? Why are your pupils so fucking dilated? Are you on something? Or is there just a lot of spotlights behind the cameras that are fucking your eyes up because, you know, cinematography?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
Nothing. It's a dream. It means you hit a deep sleep phase. Well, yeah, the dream states are usually during your REM cycle. Then after REM, you can go into a deep sleep phase. So, yeah, we'll go with that.
REM sleep.
That's not deep sleep.
So, you don't think dreams mean anything?
Correct.
Everyone has meaningful dreams, Sam.
Nobody.
Everyone.
I will protect you. Oh, wait, maybe we can get her in bed. I will protect you.
That sounds reassuring.
I have a gun. Or no, I don't.
I hope it's not just words,
They
Sam.
are.
You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
Okay, then why don't you tell me about Poe?
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Have you guys ever fucked? Is it partners or friends? Where do I find him? Yeah, I'm a huge fan. Can you tell me where he lives so I can get an autograph? And videotape him while he sleeps?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Okay, 8:30. And where were you? Well, I know where she was last night. She was on the fucking radio.
On air? We both
Yeah, she's
were.
gonna have the best
We
alibi.
broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
You know Zach.
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe
Oh?
to promote the show.
Oh. Have you had any private sessions? Because that's what I'm interested in.
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to.
I think you should do it.
Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
The pictures were for her. She's the reason she wanted the boudoir photos was for Monroe. I guess that's all I get to ask her. Oh,
Sam, you forgot your phone.
thanks.
Evil.
Particular in August at the moment.
Hmm.
Poe's Curiosity Shop is now closed.
Interesting. Pay Zach a visit next. Do you know Alice Monroe?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Have you ever met her?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing.
Anything else?
No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
I wish you the best of luck. Because it doesn't sound like she wants to.
Who's this from?
Europe?
Is it
No.
Oscar? Nope, he's not here.
Are you from this part of the world as
Should I
well?
check with the
Do you
chief?
remember?
Sam, do me a favor, go easy on Violet.
Why?
If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
I'll make a note of that because I can turn into you whenever I want. Yeah, you can't just lock people up because they're suspicious.
Why?
Human rights? Like, I think we have, like, a due process and shit. Otherwise, we're just gonna be running around burning each other thinking we're witches. Someone else is the murderer.
I'm assuming that's just a gut feeling. If you actually knew who the murderer was, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Look, I see you're starting to care for these people already, but Violet's been watching them like a hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me.
He doesn't look very happy. I'm going to skip the what do we know thing, since
Your eyes.
that's a bit of a
Think
recap.
of being somewhere else.
I can do that at the start of the next
You're there.
chapter.
Should we try it now?
Let
No,
us
I've tried it.
visit
It
the
doesn't
guest
work for me.
house.
Oh.
Maybe it works for you.
Looks
You try it.
darker. It's later
Okay,
in
so
the
I'm
day,
just gonna
though. That's
imagine
why.
somewhere else. And
Go easy on Violet.
Excellent work. Gold star for you.
Hi,
Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
goddaughter.
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
Promises, promises.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter, I'm about to kill you. I have a date with your god mom. I'm the boogeyman, bitch. Should I be nice to her? No, fuck you. I'm the boogeyman.
No, you're not. I've seen the boogeyman. Don't look like you. Do you want to know a secret?
No. Okay, yes.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship.
Oh dear.
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run
See, I know how
along
to
late.
handle kids.
Now, Sam, how can I help you?
We're not gonna mention the aliens. Let's see. Do you know Ellis? Because I really liked her outfit.
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Ooh. You still think the tarot card readers killed Dorothy?
What do you know?
Gut feeling.
I'm not sure that changes my mind. We're talking about a possible murderer, Sam.
I'm the detective here. I'm gonna actually skip the alien thing, just because I was asked not to bring it up. Oh, but maybe the kid gets punished for it. But then the kid might know more cool stuff. She looks like a blabbermouth. If I don't lose her trust by spilling the beans here, that might turn into something even more juicy later. So we'll leave that
Magnitude
alone.
8 earthquake shattered my world. I took an overdose
Bronwyn,
enough.
Sam, listen to me. I don't care about Dorota or the Travelers or the devil himself. Talk to the chief and get Lexi out because I'm not answering any more questions until I know she's okay.
no deal.
Mental institution
Guess we'll just
trying
never
to
talk to each
rebuild
other
my
again.
life to find a way to live with the intolerable.
Rain?
How could you let Chief DuPont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
Decided
don't
their
just-
observations.
Lie to the authorities and think.
Then they sent me back into the world with a letter
Whatever.
for my physician and a bottle of tranquilizers.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
We? Who said that? You're only alive because we want you to be. The Traveler? Or something totally different? You think this new shit is terrible? Oh, wait, you're still doing your avatar thing. Alright, let's be the bald guy.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
I'm off to
They take the train down to
explore.
King's Cross, more anonymous than
Claude.
Violet.
Violet, there's been a UFO sighted on a night that you can't remember.
Uh-oh. We can probe for information on the alien stuff by not being ourselves. It's fucking brilliant.
Shh. Claude, I told you never to speak about this. Wait. So you think it's
Oh
real?
yeah, I totally believe in aliens.
I I need you to tell Sam what happened. It'll help.
Help what? Me? I'll think about it.
Oh.
Is this the one?
So I found out about aliens first from the kid,
Chance to save himself.
and then through
The first
shapeshifting,
step's
I was
slow.
able to potentially
It'd
get her
be
to want
me,
to talk to
it'd
the
be
real me
snarls
about it.
and
As opposed to
slobbers in
spilling the beans, and then she'd be
anticipation.
like, how did you know?
A couple walk on the other side of the street.
Bronwyn's gonna hate us.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
What? No, there's no way he knows that. What?
Why didn't you tell me?
There's no way he would.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
Bug it.
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam did a better job than you did.
At the beginning, we saw the cutscene of them doing another one of their little woo circle jerks. That must have been where Ellis is now the next.
Myself, I was over it. That I was
in
okay.
line.
That I could live a normal life. Wrong. So
Was it Rain?
wrong.
Rain isn't home today.
I knew what to do when the dream started. I was able to prepare, get some clothes together, do a bit of reconnaissance. I couldn't
it
count on
Ellis?
being so.
Chief DuPont,
That is.
thanks for calling in.
I just kind of walked in on my own.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you
I
down?
mean, perfectly safe. Being paranoid will actually help you increase your odds of survival.
What's really worrying you?
That one.
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Step one, we lock you up in a freezer. The cold will preserve your essence. After that, I don't know. That's my plan.
Meet, then at least
We're gonna need Violet for this
that worked
plan.
out pretty well. Programming makes me good.
Hey, Zach. Zach has nothing to say. What about Oscar?
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
I can coerce the discussion in that direction, or no? Let's see what he wants to ask.
What did you want to
You
ask?
tell me what you want to ask.
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
Yes.
But I was playing football.
Oh, that is true.
And there
He
was loads
was
of witnesses. How?
telekinetic,
Everyone
telepathic
is a suspect.
telekinesis. Who knows? You killed her after and
You killed her after and planted the body.
It was generic.
Everyone is a suspect.
It's ridiculous.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a gift for you. I haven't seen them. I'm sorry.
I'm just in shock. All the time. How could she be so different? I just can't process it all.
That sounds like your problems to worry about,
Speak, perhaps.
not me.
I turn slowly
Is
as
it
if I'm a little
the
off
guest
balance.
house?
Sorry, I don't smoke. I look him in the face. He looks rough.
Okay. We'll switch into Violet next.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Now that we're Violet, let
Rain,
us.
the tiredness dragging on my legs, the muscles taut
Is
with
it Brom?
cramp.
Oh, she's not even here.
Leave home at last. A one-bedroom flat.
I wonder if I hadn't
block I could find. I
talked about
relax in
the
a warm
alibi thing to
bath
the
and
chief.
wonder whether
Would
they
she not have
found
been
the
taken
body
in?
yet. feel the satiated slumber of the beast.
Not here.
I long to sleep myself, but everything must be put in order. The clothes I wore are bagged and ready for...
Oh. She's not even there,
need
but
to
like we
trawl
were
through
in
the
the
charity
house
shops
to
ready for the
witness that
next
she's
time.
not there.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this.
I'm looking.
It's a picture of Dorota.
Why would you show that to your booty call?
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
He's a conqueror. Just let him have his victory.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding a cello.
Who cares what I see? What do you see?
What do you see?
Yeah, have him talk about himself.
Beautiful lady. I can make you look like that, Violet. You just need to let
Let him. Let him do this. My only option is to leave. Ah, you blew it, Zach. Zach, you blew it. I'm on your side. I'm controlling her. I can't help you. You fucked up.
Beast would release him and grant him peace in his final years. Sure.
Oscar is not here.
Heart, he doubted it was over.
Please.
Violet, if this is about releasing people from prison, the answer is no. I'm going to need hard evidence for that to happen. No. Go. Back to the guest house.
He's staring at her photo. And doing a stabbing-like motion with his pen. Probably very not relevant.
I mean, it's very, very heavy.
Okay, so
It's wooden.
that didn't do a whole lot.
Correct.
It's got engravings on it. I think they're the animal.
I'm gonna turn into Bron.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
It's such a hard name to work with. Bronwyn. Yeah. Yeah, I can. She died through asphyxiation, though. She was choked.
If you've ever used one of those, you've never used a mangle.
A mangle?
Yeah.
For clothing?
Yeah.
I'm Bronwyn. Let's
Its
visit
only
Violet.
job.
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
You're also an idiot. Nice.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Did it really? Can it predict the murderer? No. Of course not. You'd have done that already.
What was that all about?
Bed sheets. Poe's curiosity shop is now renowned.
I hope Lexi gets released soon.
She probably won't.
Alice, this object that I've just handed to you, what do you think it is?
I'm not making enough
I'm not
progress
sure
on my
what it is,
investigation.
but
She's probably pretty
What I
screwed.
do know
Alice,
is that.
she's here. She's wearing that cute little dress.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the
I
police.
thought this was my house. Do I live in a different house?
Do you remember? It was the same material.
Oh, it must be bronze.
Correct.
Zach?
Has 3 circles attached.
Oscar? Nothing.
Sure. I mean,
Chief? Nope.
hey, you could wear it as a brooch, maybe.
None of those
or a
are
belt buckle.
anything.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what
why,
else
why
you
would
could
Can
people
I be Alice yet?
in ancient
I wonder.
times, why might
Let's
people...
find out. Well, I guess we... No, we can. Oh, yes, we can. We have to be this wanky guy first.
Hello, I'm Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'd like to talk to you about Jesus.
Excavated at Brindley Hill, the site of a
Did you know he
standing
died for your
circle
sins?
Who is Sophia?
What? Sophia? That's a new name. Sophia.
You saw her, did you?
Oh, the little girl.
She's my goddaughter.
The goddaughter.
At that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
Is she a ghost? Violet's his goddaughter.
Is she a ghost?
Yeah, that sounds like a good question. Let's go with that.
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Yes. No.
I would think she wants to change into something else.
What is it, Ray?
I have a plan.
Uh-oh. That changes the dynamics. Premeditation.
You do? Enlighten me.
I will.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
Or maybe Ellis should stay
Maybe Ellis should stay with Chief Dupont.
No, let's bring her here.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
Let's do that.
With our track record. If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's cold.
Yeah, let's try and convince her to come with us.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Now, when she gets to the cashier, she realizes she's left her money at home.
So they basically
And then
made
the
a
cashier
prediction
makes her
that
put
Ellis
everything
is
back on the
the
shelves,
next murder
but it
victim.
never ends. And every time she comes back to the card, it seems more so than before.
Ellis?
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you so sad about the thought of dying.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well,
Or is it?
unless you're the killer.
Mm-hmm.
Have you made a decision about the show?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
I mean, her show, like, you've been hearing it throughout the whole game. It's like dark, dark shit. How the hell was anything he gonna do scare anyone? Unless he wants to go on the show and talk about his religious stuff.
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness.
What? Yes, they do.
Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
Yes, you can.
I said you were going to die?
It's how you word it. You word your audience's death into a story.
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
I'm not a tarot card master or anything.
A relationship, perhaps, where you feel that others see you as...
Visit Zach, but that does
rather
nothing.
than actually
Not
having...
Oscar. Not home.
Now, for me,
The Chief? Likewise.
every relationship that you have with someone should be equal, and you should be loved for who you are.
Should be loved for the parts that you have. Now we get to be Monroe. Monroe. Ellis Monroe. Female.
Hi.
Human.
I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Just me, or did the music get a little creepy mode?
Curiosity shop. Okay, Alice, this is what I brought in today. What do you think it is?
Oh, wow.
Wait, we're on the radio.
Tell
Ellis
us
is
a
on
bit
the
more
radio
about
as we're
the
Ellis.
object is that I brought in today.
This could
So
be
it's
a
quite
bad
small.
thing. Nope. Violet's not
And?
home. Maybe no one's gonna be home.
And
No one's gonna be around to witness
it's
any of it.
he's in quite
There's
a
no
lot of
dialogue
pain.
to be had.
Yes.
Okay.
Where could he be from? This man.
Nobody.
Maybe a Buddhist?
Yeah, could be, yes.
Okay, nobody.
Something religious, I suppose.
Oscar. Okay, good.
Well,
I think that's the way,
But why is he
the
in
game's
pain?
way of preventing me
very good
from
question.
doing
I can
something
answer that for
stupid.
you. It's a porcelain figure.
Because anybody that listens to
ancient
the radio
Chinese,
would know,
seated in
how are you on the
howling.
radio and I'm
Oh.
talking to you at the same
It's
time?
called the
The
scream.
jig would be up.
This monk called
So being
Busan
heard did nothing for
accidentally
us.
glimpsed Queen Anchisenamun undressing, the wife of King Tut. The king ordered that Busan be shrunk by mystics, and the process caused the pain you see on his face. These tattoos are a reminder that some things...
Weird stuff on that radio. Okay, next we're Zach and then Dildo.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Sharpening my
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with
something.
Poe and Monroe.
Violet baby.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I?
What haven't I been doing?
Perfect.
You are so irritating.
Get used to it, bitch. That's how I roll.
Want to fool around?
Yes, straight to the point.
No, I do not. I've got more important things to do, Zach.
She's lying. She's playing hard to get Zach. You know. Why, Zach, you're not good at this. Now we have no choice but to leave.
You need her. Penn tried. She
Bronwyn is not home.
herself. She'd done it before. She could do it again.
Rain? Likewise.
It was different. Before, Mother was there. Giving up, are we? She said.
Zach,
Els,
what are you doing here?
staring at your legs.
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
Oh.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me.
Oh, hell yeah. So, but before I click on anything, it sounds as if these two do not have relations, essentially. At best, he's interested, but she is not, and they have not done anything. That's good to know. Still want her to pose for him.
Pose for me.
Hell yeah.
Zach, please stop asking.
Please comply.
It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna have to use
Just,
force.
undo a few buttons.
There's no buttons on her shirt. Go for it.
Are you bullying me into taking my clothes off for you? That's sleazy. Just leave, Zach, before I call Chief DuPont.
He's not gonna do shit.
Even
He's
so,
bald.
a human vessel was out of the question.
Zach
Animals
is
are
just
cheaper.
striking out everywhere.
Bigger ones cost more.
Poor
Only
guy.
one kind would do.
Oscar. Not home.
In gray was a
Chief also.
same beady eyes, the same smug expression, the same petulant squawks.
Poor Zach. I feel
Penn
bad
didn't
for
bother
Zach.
with the cage.
Like he's just
She
trying to
didn't
be
need one.
smooth
The
and just
bird took up a perch on the back
nothing
of
but
Mother's
swings and
armchair,
misses.
watching her.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I
I'm
can
Oscar, inheritor of the Oscar Mayer Foundation.
More, or fail anymore. She just had to do.
Violet.
Girl, she always
Nobody.
was. What was
Bronwyn. Nobody. I wish there wasn't such a long delay
My
for
baby Penn.
it was like
And just
it's only a
like
couple
that,
seconds, but it's
Penn
enough to
pulled
be
herself
annoying.
together. After a couple of weeks,
Hail a cab.
Penn's little fat
Let's see what
roll
happens if
shrank
he
away.
visits Ellis.
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
You can unbutton your shirt.
Were you seeing Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
Is it really?
Is it really? Tell me.
Yeah, and unbutton your shirt while you do it.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
Why?
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm sorry this is how you had to hear it. But Maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm totally sorry.
I forgive you.
Fuck that.
You want to make it up to me?
Maybe where Zack failed, this man can prevail.
How?
Maybe if I knew what Dorota saw in you, it'd help.
What do you mean?
We should sleep together.
Yeah, just fucking spell it out.
That's fair. I'll just freshen up, and you can put it in me. While I think of Dorota's cold, lifeless body, that way, at least one of us is still thinking of her.
Oh,
You can go
yeah.
now.
Oh, no. Damn.
Would they tie it around themselves?
Yeah, we almost had her.
Attach it to some leather, maybe?
We almost had her. I guess she's not into the dead body
that
thing.
we've visited
Sorry,
before
Oscar.
in our shows. It's a Bronze Age
Welcome to
Oscar,
Blue Balls.
good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to you?
No.
That's Dorota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Munro.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
Yeah, she just cockblocked me too. She did it in style. Like, she really zinged me pretty hard with the like, she got me in the mood with the cold, lifeless body and then kicked me out of her house.
And if I do this? No? Anything?
What are you doing?
That'll be all. You can go now.
Said, I'm not sure I believe they exist. Even now, if she wasn't Onomat, she wasn't anymore. She told me to shoot her, so I did. Onomats are supposed to have that power. They tell you to do something, and then you can't resist. Except I think I shot her because I wanted to. That's a long story.
I shot her because I thought it'd be funny.
Bang, bang, bang. The office door shook with...
Turns out, I was wrong. Okay, so we've been everybody in this chapter. Let's return to Sam. Now with Sam, I already went through everyone. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should leave him last during the chapters, because it looks as if there's moments where you could set it up potentially to be like, oh, you should talk to him about that. So maybe it's in my interest to do everyone else,
Was never gonna see another kind of
go in
action,
as
so I
Sam,
throw it over
because I
Vanessa's
don't think
body
it
and open
unlocks anything once I've already... Oh, wait. Maybe it does. Or maybe I already did. The alien thing. Wait. Okay, so these are new. Like, we're not doing the aliens thing. We'll leave that be for now. Love that the chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. Ooh, I really do want to know her stupid story about that. But I don't know if I should leave that alone. Chief locked up Lexi to force Bronwyn to confess. But Bronwyn has an alibi, Tarotasm. What the fuck is Tarotasm? Let's go with this bluff because the chief's... you'd be like, hey, you tell him about the abduction.
I don't really want to.
Just do it. Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom.
Oh no.
All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue.
Means you're bleeding.
And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped.
That's subjective, time and
That
space.
was the first time they took me.
So it's not the only time then.
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get
Uh-huh.
that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
You actually disappear, or you forget everything? Ooh. Ooh. Do you actually disappear? Yeah, if you keep playing with your buttons, you're going to weaken the structure that holds them on the clothes. That's fine. Do you actually disappear?
As far as I know, I've gone.
I really need details about the abduction.
It's difficult to explain.
Did they probe you?
I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness, and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories.
Wait, memories? I was gonna say, like, let me see the cuts or bruises if it was within a month, and it happened 5 times since. There should be some evidence of that just on your body, whether it's a cut or a bruise, and they should still be present. I don't think that is an option here, though. Chief locked up Lexi to force Bronwyn to confess, but Bron has an alibi. Tarotasm.
And you're sure it was her?
Me, no. Her voice is recorded.
Then it couldn't be her, could it?
No.
You want me to tell Claude, don't you? Sorry, I mean Chief DuPont. Fine, I'll call him.
Hey, I think I did good. Because it means now Lexi's gonna be back in...
Sounds great.
amongst the peoples.
Yeah, what a nice guy. It was a practice.
Let me see if the others have any new dialogue as well.
Never really ended well. Yeah.
Rain? Don't give me that look,
Broken
Rain.
heart.
Okay, he's disgusted.
I can imagine.
Hey, look, Cam.
Curiosity shop.
Let's go hang out with Ellis again. Hi, Ellis. Still touching your crotch with your... Okay.
Curiosity shop.
Zach. Come on, Zach. You've fucked up twice.
So...
Right. And the chief? Listen, about falsely imprisoning people...
Fine. Let me do the paperwork. I'm starting to regret hiring you. Maybe you should concentrate on something else.
Like what? Okay, so what do we know?
We've got a new target. Alice Monroe.
Okay.
Alice said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn was logged into a call center system called Tarotasm. I heard the recordings from last night. It's her voice. So as much as it pains me to say it, Bronwyn isn't a suspect. But Lexi and Rain still are. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
So, the Tarotasm thing, I'm now realizing it. Because in the last chapter, we couldn't talk to either of those two girls because they were both working on the clock, basically, over phone. That's the alibi. That's why she's being falsely detained right now. And now she's going to get released.
Cowbells. No? What else has bells?
So
I
now
want to say a
what?
Christmas tree, but I feel like...
Does that mean she's back?
Well, these are spirit chimes.
Oh.
These ones have an inverted
I
full
think she is.
crown.
There's
which
Lexi.
gives-
Sam, thanks for breaking me out. You're my hero.
Yeah, we should fuck.
I want to do something for you in return. Tell me what I can do to help.
What do you think you can do to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Okay, I have a few options. Find out what you can do from the Ouija board, or find out what you can find from Zach. Well, the Ouija board isn't gonna do shit. Unless there really is paranormal, crazy, cool, awesome shit going on. And Zach did kind of fuck up with that one with 2 girls. We tried. He failed. Alright, let's go with the Ouija board.
You got it. Me and the spirit world are going to have a serious chat.
Yeah, that's way better
I'll get
than
back to you when I
sleeping
find
together. That's it?
Curiosity shop.
Okay.
So, what do we have here?
Oh, wait, but now that means these guys
Well,
might talk to me.
this
Oh, was it Bron? Hello, Bron. Tell me about Ellis.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
Do you now? What's the connection between Alice and Dorta?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads. they are.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Your hair color doesn't determine what you sound like. They're 2 very different properties. You're getting too deep into this Ouija tarot card shit. I need your help, baby. No, I don't. You're the wrong girl. Rain says you know about the rites.
A little bit. What did you want to know?
Everything. What is a rite?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony.
A coming-of-age ceremony. Do I want to know more about that, or do I want to know more about how they know about the travelers? I think I want to know more about how they know about them. Coming-of-age thing sounds stupid, so this one.
We've all known about them for hundreds of years. We just know them by different names. Demons, skinwalkers, Jack the Ripper. They're all travelers.
Oh. So they're just all serial killers? Like, why would there be 3 victims? Because it sounds like the same thing is repeating. If the previous incident they talked about was 3, was like South African women. Seems to be something tied to 3. We've had 1 victim, a new target. Do they expect there to be 3? Or rather, well, why were there 3 before? Maybe that'll give me more interesting info.
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
That's all you have? I need more. I want more. Now, I know for a fact we cannot talk about the coin in the mouth thing. Like, I was very specifically told by the chief not to bring that up because only the killer would know, besides me and the chief, that there was a coin, a gold coin in the mouth of the victim. So I am not going to select that option at all. You know, Zach, no. I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet or try to find out more from Mercury. I think both of these options kind of suck. Look, you're doing your woo-woo witchcraft shit. Keep an eye on that. Try to find more on Mercury.
I've already been doing that, but sure, I'll keep at it. Maybe it'll feel sorry for me and finally put out.
Maybe. Maybe you'll put out now for me because I still need your help. Do you know about Zach Watson?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Sure.
The Chariot. Is Zach a suspect? I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
Draw another card. Don't tell her about the coin. Just leave.
And an alternative to death was offered. It wouldn't eat me, at least for now.
We already talked to Violet. Oh. Oh no, wait, that's the alien thing. I'm gonna not
Like a shell
use
for
that.
hermit crab.
See, we
I
did
agreed to help the bag
see
lady
if
with...
Rain has anything new now. I could also go into everybody and now visit Lexi as well, so that's another thing. Do you... Tell me more about Birmingham. I'm actually curious.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher. He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
Oh, within hours.
And we couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Temporary, you say? Okay, so they were beheaded. Yuri Harris. Within hours. I'm adding that note because I think the whole span of the timeline that we're physically in right now within the game, this is only like within the last couple hours of each other at most. I forgot the timestamps because it was giving them in the cutscenes. However, if there's supposed to be 2 other murders, they might actually happen really quickly. Not like one today, one next week, one next month kind of thing. So what happened to Yuri? No. What do you think? Why do you think Yuri was a trap? Ooh. Well, first off, what? And it's different because our victim was strangled, not beheaded. So I'd rather not ask what happened to Yuri. He's probably getting related to this. But why do you think Yuri was a traveler would be more interesting.
Because he said he'd see us again. In August. Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
Oh. Okay, that's kind of a big deal. Do you know Alice Monroe? What do you think of her outfit?
I met her at the radio station.
Why were you at the radio station?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Yeah, the life of a con artist. So you did a reading for Alice?
Yeah. She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do.
So that's what the cutscene was about. That little seance or whatever they were doing was by request or by demonstrating it for her. Did your reading predict any danger, or did you read for Poe too? Is Poe the other target? Maybe. No, Poe's a dude, so it seems to be a female victim thing. We already know it predicts danger. And I think if I select one of these options, the other one poofs. Ooh, did you do one for Poe?
No, he didn't seem all that interested. It's a shame. He seems like a man with lots of interesting demons.
Uh-huh. Well, that's
Bag
great.
lady was getting hungry. Spare some change?
We already visited.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Well, then help me. 'Cause all you're doing is sitting here. My only option is to leave.
Not this one. What's special about this one? The answer was nothing.
See if Violet had anything. I don't think she does at this point. I'm not mentioning the alien thing.
Eat, I said. Or the worm said. Or
No need to
somehow
throw the
both
kid under the bus. The
together.
kid might come in useful later. Hail a cab.
A jingle of coins, a handful of change to buy him a coffee
So it's not
and a
making us go into the
conversation.
next chapter yet
A talk
either.
about his life and to find that his name was
Did we
George.
visit these guys? Hey, Ellis, remember me? And I'll see myself out.
So he said.
Zach. Come on, Zach. Say something. Nothing.
Worm didn't care.
Oscar? Not even home.
Waiting.
And
Waiting for me.
not happy to see me. But I can get
So
a
George found
recap
out
of what
that
we
there
need.
was a great place
I
he could sleep.
think next
Better
step
than the
is
street or the
to
shelters. A building with a vacant penthouse.
basically morph into everybody. Because now we do have Lexi. But before I switch into Lexi, I would like to switch into everyone else and visit Lexi.
Hi,
Hi, I'm blah blah blah. I
Aware
blah
of
blah
what
blah.
lurks above them.
So we couldn't do that before.
Where the floating
Visit
entity
Lexi. Oh, she's not even there.
finding their way. Like a deep sea fish dangling its lure.
Okay. If I don't see anything with her and Lexi, then I'll just switch to
Hi.
Lexi instead.
I'm
Well, I can hit space to skip through that.
Then the bag lady
Space.
floated there.
Yeah.
Silent and saddened.
Visit Lexi.
Well,
Ron,
Okay.
what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
A few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Killing them? Restraining them?
Ooh. You're dealing with an interdimensional traveling being of unknown comprehension. Have you tried talking to them?
Please don't kill that person. Okay, thanks. Oh no, look, you killed them anyway.
Yeah.
You know that doesn't work, Ron.
Oh. I only get one chance.
Well, these are spirit chimes.
Maybe I should have said
Oh.
killing them.
These ones have an inverted full crown, which gives a ghastly sound. We're not going to reproduce that here now.
Before I switch
It's like
out,
a
let me see
bell.
if Violet give me anything new.
Thank you for helping with the chief.
Hey, that's new.
Thank you for helping with the chief.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
not a monster, Bronwyn. I believe in justice too.
Oh, so that's it. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I've had them hanging up at the station for a few months now. Unless, Monroe, you noticed
next.
them.
We're Bronwyn. Now we're gonna be Violet. Maybe Lexi will thank her too.
Hello.
Space. Space. Yeah, I can't skip those. sort of-
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to sell.
Lexi, not home.
Sorry.
Space.
Thanks, Monroe. As always, you've been a great sport today.
Is there a new
And
discussion with the chief? Oh,
The curiosity shop is now closed. You're listening to
maybe Zach will have a chance if I play as her. No, sorry, Zach. I'm trying. It's just
Open at Midnight by Martin Oten. Read by Lacey.
yeah. Next we can be him.
Hello.
Space.
His tattered overcoat more tightly around his neck.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
Not even a little. No.
So, Ellis Monroe.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
Really?
What's Sam?
Well, what's Sam going to do?
She doesn't know that.
Really?
Really?
No, not really. But I don't have many options. I'm asking everyone how I can help, so maybe I actually can help this time.
Lamp had been vandalized. He paused for a moment, then turned into the narrow entrance.
I'll save her for last now. What if we go as Ellis to Lexi?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm on the radio.
Bloody
You've heard
violent
of
death,
radio?
and if I tried to stay awake, I
Used to be
slipped and
huge. Not even
hallucinated the
space,
deaths
space.
of those around me. So I did it.
Space, go to your room. That was a no-go. We still have Zach and Dildo.
I'm Zach.
Space is actually
Opened
kind
the
of throwing
gates
me
of
off.
madness and experienced the beast.
Lexi, I'm Zach. Oh, she's not home. Space.
It changed my life.
And you? Space. Steve.
My world. I took an overdose enough to kill me 5 times over.
Oh, the radio thing is looping. We've
I
heard that one.
suspect I survived.
And she's not home.
Ready to relinquish his
That
post.
only leaves us the finale of being her for this chapter. Space. For now, Lexi. I'm the
At
Lexia.
first, they tried to get me to talk about it. I couldn't tell them what had driven me to breaking
Step 1,
point.
Violet. Hi, Violet. I'm Lexi. She don't give a fuck.
Wearing my brain in cotton wool and sat me in a corner while
But
they
I
decided
bet
their
you're visiting Brownwill.
Lexi Corn, how thin are these walls?
About
What do
6.5
you mean the walls
inches.
are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not? Because you're immortal.
She thinks she's immortal.
Why
I'm
not?
going with the why not.
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Wait a minute. So Dorothy was a victim. Ellis is potentially the next victim, if we're to believe all this crap. And if I'm to believe what she just said, us as Sam is the potentially third victim? Or am I in danger for a different reason entirely? She knows something. There's something about the way she did her eyeliner. Give me that other shot. Not this one. I don't care what her happening. Go back to her face. Up, 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 up. Come on. Up. Oh, up in the... Like her eyeliner is going up, but it's not following the contours of the lower eyelid. It's got this... Who does your makeup? Or did you do
slowed
that yourself?
down, give an innocent
Because it does show.
passerby the chance to save himself. The
Rain.
footstep.
What you got for me?
Our job is so stressful.
Tell me about it. Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just quit? Why do we do it?
That one.
For me, it's a common decency thing. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Did you know the Earth was overrun by trans-dimensional evil? Want to help fix it? Sure.
Transdimensional evil?
I wouldn't have asked that question, but that's the only option.
I'll read the manual, Lex. People are afraid of ghosts, zombies, and aliens. They never even think to consider the possibility that there are millions of universes, potentially with millions of predators, all far more evolved than we are. What are our chances of victory? Minuscule. But if we don't fight at all, 0.
Isn't the string theory say the number of universes possible with the multiverse concept 10 to the 144th power? Like, there's a finite number, because there's a finite number of arrangement of atoms in the universe. It's, or at least what we're quantifying. It's a lot bigger than 1,000,000. There's a lot more zeros. So many zeros that if you had to write it out on a piece of paper, the size of the paper would actually collapse under its own weight and form a black hole. I don't remember the exact numbers, so I'm not gonna blow smoke up anyone's ass.
I
But
once had to